Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Blog Spot. Today, we're going to talk about the $1,200 stimulus checks they're mailing out. And I know I'm late with this, but just for people who don't know. And this comes from USA Today, and it came out on April 10th. It also looks like it's been updated today, Monday, April 13th. And I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay, here we go. I'm going to skip this part here and just go right into who gets a check and who doesn't. Now, this here says high wage earners that make $99,000 a year. They're out of luck and they won't be getting a stimulus check. People who make $75,000 or less are eligible for a one-time payment of up to $1,200 or $2,400 for joint tax returns and $500 for each qualifying child. Those with little or no tax liability also will get $1,200 for single and $2,400 for joint returns. Okay, let's continue. The payments phase out completely for single filers with incomes exceeding $99,000 to $136,500 for head of household filers with one child and $198,000 for joint filers with no children. The way I'm reading that, those people won't get any money at all. The payments will be sent via direct deposit to people who have already provided the Internal Revenue Service with their bank account information. Those who haven't gave their bank account information will receive a check in the mail. I'll put a link in the description box so you can sign up for this stimulus check just in case you haven't. And let's continue. Students who are 17 or older don't qualify for a stimulus check if their parents or guardians claim them as a dependent. Their parents won't get the $500 per child payment either. That applies only to children ages 16 and younger. The result is that many high school juniors and seniors won't get a check, and their parents won't get the $500 additional stimulus credit. Okay, let's continue here. Students who have a job who aren't claimed as a dependent by their parents or guardians and meet the income threshold and other eligibility requirements qualify for a check if they file for taxes in 2018 or 2019. Okay, let's continue. Elderly and disabled people. Most senior citizens will qualify for a check. The exception is those that are claimed as dependents by their children or someone else. For example, if a disabled adult lives at home with his or her parents and the parents claim him or her as a dependent on their income taxes, the disabled adult won't receive a check. Okay, let's continue. Some immigrants qualify for a stimulus check if they meet the eligibility criteria and have a valid Social Security number. In other words, immigrants with green cards or H-1B and H-2A work visas are eligible for a check. Non-resident aliens, temporary workers, and immigrants in the country illegally are not eligible. Let's continue. Newborn babies born in 2020 will have to wait until next year to receive their $500 payment for the child. The child payment is based upon income taxes filed in either 2018 or 2019. Parents of children born this year in 2020 will be eligible for the child payment when they file their taxes next year, as long as they meet the other requirements. Okay, let's continue. Unemployed high-wage earners, people who earned more than $99,000 last year, but who are unemployed in 2020, won't be eligible for a check this year. And the IRS will use the 2019 tax return to calculate how much this individual will receive for a rebate now, so they would not be eligible for a rebate in the coming weeks. However, people who fall into this category will be eligible for a rebate on their 2020 tax returns when they file next spring if they earn below the phase-out limits this year. Okay, let's continue. Low-income people who don't file taxes. Low-income people who haven't filed taxes in the past 2 years are eligible for a check, but millions of them won't get one unless they take the extra step. If you receive Social Security benefits, you're all set. Social Security recipients will automatically get a stimulus check. The IRS will use Social Security data to determine how much you receive and where it will be sent. But for others who haven't filed taxes in the past 2 years, it's a different story. Individuals are not required to file taxes if they make less than $12,000 a year. And I'm not going to read this next part because I'm going to put a link in there for you to file your taxes for 2018 or 2019 if you didn't do it. And that's the extra step. You have to file your taxes for 2018 or 2019 just to get a stimulus check. Now this next part here that I've highlighted here, those individuals are eligible for a stimulus check, but without their income tax returns, it will be harder for the IRS to verify their income, calculate their payout, and know where to send it. And then right here, they're talking about the website that allows you to register for a stimulus. Those who don't normally file a tax return can visit irs.gov and look for non-filers. Enter payment info here. There, you can provide information including your Social Security number, name, address, and dependents. The IRS will use that confirmation to confirm if you're eligible and send you a stimulus check. And then I'm going to go down, and the TurboTax, I would just skip doing that. I would go straight to the IRS. That's how I did mine. And on there it says the IRS will let you know in 24 or 48 hours if you're eligible. But actually they let me know in about 3 or 4 hours that I was eligible. Okay, before I get done, I'm here at the irs.gov site, which you can see up here at the top, which I've highlighted there. And you can see right here where I can't highlight it, but right here where the little computer screen is, non-filers, over to the left, you click on that. Once you click on that, you get this information here, and it's telling you what to enter and all that stuff, giving you the instructions. And then you go down in this blue box. That's what you click to enter your payment information. And then it goes here to this, if you don't usually file a tax, to make your information here. etc. Then you click Get Started. And then you put your information in here. I just added that little step in there so you can see what to expect. But if you haven't filed, I would just go through there. Okay, that's going to do it for me. Thank you for stopping by the channel. Please like the video, share the video, post your comment, subscribe to the channel, and I will talk to you soon. I hope this helped. Oh, and don't forget, file for unemployment benefits too. You can file for unemployment benefits even if you're a Uber or Lyft driver or independent contractor. So do that. If you can't get into their website, just keep on going back and trying to file. It'll eventually open up. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.